So, if you ever watched anime, you have definitely run into a movie directed by Makoto Shinkai, or at least heard people call him one of the most famous anime directors out there. I got to know him when I started watching anime back in 2021. Everyone was talking about the movie called Your Name. I avoided it for a long time until suddenly I entered a phase where I just wanted to watch teenage romance shows and novels. And honestly, I'm still in that phase. Anyway, enough build up, let's start the video. Let me give you a not so awesome summary of this anime, so slight spoiler warning. Our protagonist decides to run away from his family. The reason is unclear, except that he found his daily life in his hometown unbearable. Makes sense. While traveling, he goes to the upper deck of the boat to look at his destination, and at that moment, he runs into a storm. That's when a stranger saves him, someone who later becomes important part of the story. And as a man of honor, the stranger asks for a thank you treat for saving his life, and a pretty expensive one to be honest. He gives him his business card. The stranger gives him his business card and leaves. After reaching Tokyo, our guy failed to secure a job, and for a place to stay, he ends up living in a gaming cafe or maybe a manga cafe. I still don't know which one exactly. Then out of nowhere, he finds a gun in a dustbin. Wait, not like that. He wasn't searching for food in a dustbin. He hasn't fallen that low yet. Not sure about the future though. Now, any normal person who find a gun wrapped neatly in paper would probably call the police, right? Or at least tell someone they trust. And sure, he doesn't know anyone in Tokyo yet, but forget all that because, well, Lord. Then he gets another random act of kindness. A girl at a fast food place gives him a burger for free. She is the waiter there. So, how she pulled that off, I actually don't know. We don't need to discuss that also. After losing all hope, he finally decided to contact the stranger who gave him the business card when they were getting off the ship. And that's how he gets a chance to basically become a child labor, earning 3000 yen a month with 2 meals a day and a place to sleep. We then get a nice montage of his work, basically what it feels like to be a young worker in a city that's completely unknown to you. One day he spots a girl, the same girl who gave him the burger, wandering in an alley with some sketchy guys who are basically trying to drag her into some suspicious club job. That's when he mans up, grabs the girl and runs, and quickly gets around. Cornered, after getting cornered by them, he pulls out his ace card from his side bag. For context, yes, he was casually carrying a fully loaded gun with a safety off. This dude really has some gun. Later, he also learned that she is a sunshine girl. Now, what is a sunshine girl? Actually, I forgot to mention one important part of the movie. Tokyo is experiencing a constant rain and is on the verge of basically becoming a sinking underwater island, but there is a ray of hope, literally a ray of hope, because this girl can stop the rain for a short time by praying. She is somehow connected to the clouds. In the movie's world, the rain isn't just a natural weather, it's like some sky ecosystem above the cloud that is falling down, and for some reason the female lead is connected to it. Explanation hasn't been provided properly, but it is shown in the movie at the very start that when this all started, when the rain was going on for continuously, she have entered a shrine which made her connected with the becoming a sunshine to this weather, which made her connection with this ecosystem. Then we see a fun montage of their sunshine job and even a cameo from two characters from Your Name. Later they decided to stop doing sunshine jobs because they want a break. Meanwhile, the police find out guns are circulating around the Tokyo. And not only that, they also find out about the boy, missing person reports and other details, everything. So all three decide to leave the place where they were staying because the police might separate them. The problem is the female protagonist Hina is an underage and living with her younger brother, so the law won't allow 2 minors to live alone, and now with our guy included, that's 3 minors. They try to find a hotel but fail, ran into a police, ran again and again and again, eventually find a temporary place to stay. Then we learn about that praying for a ray of light wasn't free. parts of the hyena's body were slowly disappearing. She can stop the rain and save Tokyo from becoming a swimming pool, but only by sacrificing herself and basically erasing herself from the existence, so Tokyo can finally see the sun. But of course, our boy isn't going to accept that. And honestly, why should someone sacrifice themselves so people they don't even know can live comfortably? You can probably guess what happens next. To be honest, it's a beautiful scene. Most wallpapers online are from this moment. If you still haven't watched the movie, go and watch it. Now let's talk about characters. Himeno, a good 16-year-old, and honestly that's exactly how 16-year-old with the behavior that was shown in the movie. And the second character is Hina. I can say she has some maturity in the movie because she tell a lie to everyone that she is 18, so she act like she already been completed a high school and all. Then there is Nagisa, the guy who knows how to charm ladies and is somehow more mature than most younger brothers I have met. Keisuke Suga, a good guy who also seems to fully support child labor at minimum wage. Natsumi Suga, comedic relief college girl and honestly an awesome character to watch, and it's hot. Final, my thoughts. Now, my thoughts, I love this movie deeply, and so far whenever Makoto Shinkai makes a movie, it always turns out great. Watching it the second time made me notice some small details. In one scene, they explain an old story about Sunshine Girl. Every village had one in the past, but according to the tale, they would slowly vanish after some time. Exactly what was happening to Hina. For me, this anime is 10 out of 10. The hero is little dumb, so 9.9 out of 10. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch this type of video more, go and subscribe. You can also watch this One Punch Man video that I made. Till that, bye bye.